What's up, guys, out there in the crypto world? This is Dwight with Retro Crypto. Today's an exciting day. I have opportunity to take part in an historical event, and I am so excited. But before we talk about that, I got to remind you, I'm just a guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. I am not a financial advisor. You must do your own research before you make any financial decisions. Now, with that said, make sure you subscribe to my channel. My subscriptions are down, guys. I'm not getting any traffic. I need your help. I need your help. Can you please hit that subscription button and also hit that like button? YouTube's algorithm will kick in and flood me with traffic. Now, with all that said, here's the news, guys. Uh, PulseX sacrifice is creating a set of people that believe freedom of movement and assembly are protected human rights. Sacrifice to prove you believe. Pre-access, you can sacrifice directly. So what he did was he took and did this tweet yesterday, and he said that you can sacrifice directly to this Ethereum wallet address, which you guys know how that works. Hopefully you do. If not, I got that covered later in this video. But okay, you sacrifice that address. If you have a ERC20 token, for the most part, I think pretty much all of them they accept. But there's also a list. I got that covered too, guys. But so also then he goes down to talking about. Let me scroll down here. Only trust addresses you confirm on multiple channels, because you know there's a lot of thieves out there. Had the same problem when we did the PulseChain. You can also sacrifice on Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum Optimism. I didn't know about that one. I need to learn that. I just learned something. To the same address, or Tron. Then here it says everyone gets the same 10,000 free PulseX per dollar sacrifice equivalent from now until January 10th, when it's 5% higher rate per a day for 47 days, up to 2.5x volume bonus until the last 5 days, which get only a 1.75x volume bonus. All right. Now, this is awesome news. You guys know where Twitter is. Please get on Twitter. Twitter is where all the information is. It's where you learn first. Now that we got that established, make sure you follow me on Twitter too when you create that account today if you haven't created it yet. Now, let's jump over to PulseX. PulseX.com is now up and running. I wish I had like a kazoo of like, you know what I mean? But so we got PulseX website. It looks awesome. I wish they would update PulseChain's website. I don't know why they haven't updated PulseChain's website yet, but it needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? But so let's take a look at PulseX website. I'm very impressed with it. I'm very, 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 very impressed. The PulseX sacrifice started. Go to PulseX.info to sacrifice. So this is PulseX.com. So let's click this. I didn't do this. All right. So this is where PulseX info is where you can sacrifice. Well, yeah, get the address. But let's take a look at PulseX.com. Total USD sacrifice so far. Let's see if I can. Was that 62 million? Yeah, 62,072,635. This is a breakdown of all of the tokens and currencies that have been sacrificed. HEX is in the lead. And by the way, HEX is on a tear today. I want to talk about that. Quick peek right here. Wowzers. It's at 34 cents. We're coming back to that. But you'll see you got HEX, Ethereum, USDC, Tether, DAI, Crypto Coin, Shiba Inu, Wrapped Bitcoin, Chainlink, Uniswap, Wrapped Ethereum, TrueUSD, Maker, Terra USD, Curve, excuse me guys, Curve, DAO token, Shapeshift, Synthetics, Basic Attention token, Aave, Gemini Dollar, Ampleforth, The Graph, Ox, Celsius, 1inch Network, Binance USD, Compound. You know what's really awesome to me, guys, just so you know, as I'm reading through this, I was around in the crypto sphere, you know what I mean, when most of these, not all of them, but when a lot of these came out. Because I've been, since December 19th, 2017, I've been following cryptocurrency closely. I remember a bunch of these came out. I remember when Compound came out. I remember how excited everybody was. And I also remember what the guy did. when they made a mistake and they threatened their users. So anyway, let's keep rolling. Time until the sacrifice rate increases 5%. Let's see. Got 10 days, 12 hours, 28 minutes, 36 seconds, 35 seconds. Anyway, the sacrifice rate will increase the first time on January 10th, 2022 at 100 hours UTC time. Current rate per 10,000 points, $1. Now, I like this chart here. This chart here will show you as you wait what your after the 10th, what your rate for per 10,000 Pulse tokens will be. And you'll see as time goes, if you wait to February 25th, you're going to be paying $9.99 per 10,000 to the equivalent of the guy who was paying just $1 for it. But it was the same thing for PulseChain. And honestly, I don't know. I haven't decided how much I'm going to sacrifice because I went in super, super, super aggressive on PulseChain. So, and I'm almost kind of hesitant because I'm that heavily into PulseChain already. And yes, I am a Hexican. I love Hex. I love Richard Hart. But I'm not a maximalist in anything. It's not even my personality, honestly. Grass might be greener. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I love my wife, though. All right. All right. Project status. After the PulseChain mainnet releases, sacrificers will be able to access their free PulseX. We know this. To keep up to date with the latest PulseX announcements, this is important, join the official PulseX Telegram chat. Get on Telegram, guys, and follow PulseX on Twitter. So much information, guys. You're actually doing yourself a disfavor. Disfavor? Forget it. You're hurting yourself, guys. So don't make sure you join the social media networks that crypto is very active in. Telegram, Twitter, Discord. I'm not a fan of Discord, but there is a ton of information out there on Discord, guys. It really is. All right. The most liquid exchange. Basically, what all this is saying, I'll read the first paragraph. PulseX enables you to exchange tokens, PRC20s, on PulseChain for one another. For example, you could swap PulseChain's native token, PLS, for PulseX's token, PLSX. It works like Uniswap on Ethereum bridges, also lets trade. So PulseSwap is the Uniswap. PulseX will be PulseChain's Uniswap. It's really simple. And Uniswap is huge. I took part in that airdrop too, which was pretty awesome. I remember it was a Sunday. I woke up and I was like, whoa. But anyway, there's a ton of information in this website. There's a ton of information here in the facts. Branding, if you're a creator of any type out there, I love this. I'm actually used the intro from this. But they have intros and the logos, the PNG logos to make them look even cooler. So if you're interested in any of this, it's here under branding. Now, let's jump forward a little bit. Okay, this is important. Sorry, almost missed something important. PulseX was founded by Richard Hart. This is his links to his accounts. Follow these. If you have not followed me yet, there's absolutely no excuse why you haven't, especially if you're considering investing. Because you're actually investing in Richard Hart, so you're going by faith and faith alone. If you watched a recent interview with Meet Kevin, there were some things that I wasn't completely happy about with the audit, but I'm going with a leap of faith on this one. It is what it is. Sometimes that's what you got to do in life. I did the same thing with Cardano, and it was a good choice. Because when they talked to the people, they told people what they didn't want to hear. They told them the truth. All right, jumping forward. We talked about that. Okay. If you have any questions about PulseChain, HEX, or PulseX, come to here. Definitely HEX and PulseChain. Not sure about PulseX. But this website here is called howtopulse.com. It is nothing but a plethora of information. Okay? Everything and anything you ever wanted to know about Pulse or HEX is here. Anything you ever wanted to know about Pulse or HEX but was afraid to ask is here. Okay? I actually love this website. It's really cool. It's got so much information here. So, because like one of my most awkward moments with HEX, being a Hexican, is people ask me, what are your favorite cryptos? So, I read off a bunch of them as usual. I write it down to the people really interested. And then HEX is in there, but HEX is probably the most difficult one for them to obtain. And I'm always like, well, you're going to need a little bit of knowledge. It's not hard. You're not dumb, but you got to need a little bit of effort. Whereas howtopulse.com really breaks it down, like how to buy HEX. You know what I mean? And it breaks down how, the MetaMask wallet, what they need to do, how they need to prepare for it, and et cetera, et cetera. But with all that said, if I'm not mistaken, the Coinbase wallet now lets you do trades for HEX. So it makes it even easier than a MetaMask wallet in some ways, I would think, because people are more comfortable with Coinbase. Now, let's jump forward. I want to talk about this just for a little bit. Look at this chart. Now, I know it looks like a bunch of noise to some of you guys, but let's start with this here. All right, this is the what is this? The 4 moving average, the 4 MA moving average. I see here. You see right here, the 20-day is purple, and it's just crossed over the 50 and 100-day, and the 200 is way beneath it. So that's looking much more healthier than it was just looking. That's looking very healthy, actually. A little bit bigger spread, but yes, that's looking nice. You also see HEX is currently on the overbought side of things on the RSI. And we'll drop down here real quick, and you'll see the MACD has HEX ranging extremely bullish right now. Crossed over way down here. HEX is very bullish. Now, also in the charts here, something I want you guys to see right here. Let's see. Right. Also, sorry. When the Bollinger Bands, HEX is also being overbought. So it's just overbought right now. May not be the best day to buy in, but it may be the day you have to buy in for some folks. I really see it. I'm hoping that it hits. Now, this is where we're at right now. This is the level of resistance that we just passed over. Actually, that's not true. There we go. This is the level of resistance that it just passed. And that level of resistance was right here. So we just broke that, and it looks like it's a healthy breakthrough. But we're still kind of ranging in here. What we want to see happen between today and tomorrow, if we're lucky, is to watch it blow past here and hit up to here at this level of resistance. And if it passes that one, oh my gosh, we might hit 43 cents. The all-time high was 52 cents. So we're talking some serious numbers here, guys. I'm way up today. I actually have to come to a decision of what I'm going to do tax-wise, profit-taking-wise. The routine, but I've been hodling for a while now. I guess right now with HEX, I'm just more frustrated when it comes to Ethereum, which has nothing to do with HEX. I realize it has nothing to do with HEX, and that's why Richard Hart created PulseChain. But like I have a stake that just ended today, and Ethereum wants me to charge me $200, $220 actually. It's pretty frustrating. Now, it was $1,100 in profit on that particular stake, but it's the principal, you know what I mean? That's a lot of money. That would be a double shift at a decent paying job, a very decent paying job at that. So, well, the overtime, 8 hours overtime. But anyway, that's where we're at. I'm definitely going to be staking a nice chunk. I just don't know how heavily I'm going to go in. But the market's looking good today. But we're not going to talk about that kind of stuff. Actually, yes, it is. I cheated, guys. I looked over here. But yeah, I wanted this is going to be completely about Pulse, HEX, PulseX. So, with all this said, make sure you get out there and sacrifice your tokens today or whatever you're going to do. But you definitely want to get into PulseX, even if it's just a little bit. You want to do it within that first 10 days. So there's really no rush, honestly. But if you guys have any comments, any questions, any statements, please leave them. YouTube loves comments, and it'll send more traffic. And with that said, stay blessed, stay happy, and most of all, stay profitable.